Right. TransactFi, the modern solution to payment processing.
So Transactify makes payment processing easier than ever, allowing customers to view itemized receipts from each transaction made using their existing credit card accounts. The plugin could be added to virtually any existing online banking system. Each transaction, after being itemized, would automatically be categorized in order to budget your personal finances easier. Transactify Business has even more customization options for use with corporate cards, minimizing the expense report process, as receipts wouldn't need to be saved till the end of the month, and items could be individually sorted into various categories by their appropriate cost codes.
All right. For the data side of things, all data pertaining to the credit card purchases would be stored in a database or other type of data storage system. This could include specifics like the time and place of the purchase, the retailer, the total cash spent, and the items that were purchased. The software would feature a user interface that would enable the user to view their purchasing history and to delve further into each purchase to see the specific things bought. Program will connect with the credit card provider to collect data and process it. This could entail leveraging a credit card, provide ADT integration. For security methods, including adopting multi-factor authentication, encrypting data in transit and at rest, and limiting access to only authorized individuals.
So the benefits for an individual would be that an individual will be able to look at the prices of items from the comfort of their phone or computer. They will be able to budget more easily and track how much they're spending on certain items. This would eliminate the need for saving receipts to check how much they spent on certain items. This could include trips to the grocery store, trips to the doctor/dentist office, and other various places that would include receipts of multiple things. As opposed to just the face value cost of the whole entire trip, individuals will be able to see the specifics of what they buy. And for a higher management position, it's similar to individuals just on a bigger scale. Higher management would be able to more easily track how much they are spending on certain materials and how much money they would specifically need to cover those materials. They would also easily track how many materials they would need for certain projects and how much money they would need for those. In short, it's an easier way to track how much money they would need to make certain products and how much they are spending on the materials to make them.
On the feasibility side, there's 4 types of feasibility. In the technical feasibility, a company like Visa has over 500 merchant codes, which classify what type of merchant a retailer is. It is evident that the categorization technology already exists, so we would adapt a similar system to this for an individual product types instead, like pencils, cereal, etc. On the operational feasibility side, the compatibility with all the cards will be an emphasis. So we will need to ensure compatibility with all cards as more and more card offerings come out. There's also a possibility that some items may start coding incorrectly, but this can be fixed by our software team. On the economic side of feasibility, nearly 80% of American adults have and use credit cards in today's society. These credit cards all have a wide range of services they offer to consumers, so this could be added to those services as a feature with little cost to consumer themselves. On the legal side, our largest concern of user data, such as purchasing history, as around 87% of people say they will not do business with a company if there are concerns over their data practices. So we will have a clear data policy that protects us from any liability as well as protects the consumer's data.
So SWOT is an analysis that analyzes both our company and the industry. So some strengths of our company is that it's an innovative take on an extremely large industry because we're providing a completely unique service for both the card issuer and the card holder, which should make us be able to infiltrate the market and acquire clients at a rapid rate. A weakness of our company is that we need to convince payment network companies like MasterCard and Visa that our services are worth implementing. Since we're like a grassroots company, that's going to be a little bit harder for us. We cannot advertise only to the average consumer since they first must implement the product. An opportunity for us is that credit cards are becoming more and more popular throughout the US. There's been a 29% increase since 2019, which means they're introducing a new product into a growing industry. Since we're going to be able to capitalize on this movement towards cashless commerce, we should be able to grow our company exponentially. Our main threat would be that since this technology of categorizing purchases already exists, it could be replicable by other companies. So like a payment processor could see our product and emulate it themselves to avoid paying for our service since the technology is available.
For our marketing plan, we are offering a credit card program that tracks the items in your purchase. We want to minimize theft and scams, and we want to minimize the hassle that our consumers have with the receipts. And our company services, our initial advertising is our company services must integrate with credit card processing networks. And our idea is to pitch to processing companies the utility of our product and show how it benefits them and the consumer. With us, they can attract a larger customer base when people use our service. And since each transaction yields around 2%, a 2% fee for the processor, like Visa or MasterCard, they will see an increase in revenue because of more card swipes on their network because of our service, increasing their usage. For our competitors, we have apps like Mentor, YNAB that help you keep tabs on what you've been spending on. Then there's the Apple Card that offers you a color-coded spending summary that can help you budget. All these tools are great and help you budget with money with total amount spent, but there's no application that helps you item by item see what you've purchased at the store. There is not a lot of competition in this market, and this plays in our favor when trying to break into a new market. Then our target market is basically anyone with a credit card. And as we said before, in 2019, transactions went up 27% with credit cards. More than 80% of adults in 2020 owned a credit card. And the average American owns around almost four credit cards in their lifespan. And 67% of businesses have a credit card.
All right, we want to thank you for listening to our program. Hopefully, after hearing everything that goes on with it, you will go back to your providers and hopefully pick it up. These are our works cited for the project.